Morning, everyone. Yeah. Boy, back from Baba Roots situation, you know. May I get you understand, say Baba Roots did have a license firearm and got some funeral almost a week. And when I work with him and him in some altercation, I don't know if I have money or what. You know, him and him getting our argument and Baba Roots pulling firearm and shoot the youth in the mouth. Youth never dead. But FLA take where the man gun or whosoever do the report. You know, based off of what people are saying things, then take when gun. Because that's what FLA really do, you know. Them listen other people's story. Or listen where they don't hear for your story now. But yet, them not understand so the reason why you get your gun is to protect yourself. Right? Now, the thing about the whole situation and story now is, to me, is FLA really caused this man death, you know. Because if the man did have him firearm, then boy I could hook up on the man then where so easy then. Then would have to think twice. And why I say it caused him in a split second, probably when him realizing here intruders are coming upon him, he can't do nothing. You understand? Because he don't have a gun to protect himself. I'm not going to look back and say it's sad. It's sad. See, like a firearm holder out there where might just make a move and then how he look, you know, look justify, say, the person when I attack you. Right? And then take away your gun and then you check it out. Criminal know that and come upon you. Right? How me see it, you know. So when I see it right now, if you put certain things to perspective, to say, I really FLA make this a man get into that situation because boy out there know say he not having gun, or boy know out there say yo, FLA take one gun and he have the powers they like. So then four of them go on for them when I hear, you know. Take out in window and thing, you know. Another thing I blame him for. Don't have no dog in our yard. That me get you understand. So, but that one FLA if you get look a pinch at it too, man. Yeah, or so me see it.
Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the med Scarlet News with a buzz. The voice note that you just listened is explaining one man's account of exactly why that man lost his life, what was the motive. I am speaking about a man known as William Webb. He is the CEO of Baba Roots, very famous drink in Jamaica. He was taken out at his house at about 3:45 in the morning in a place called Darliston. Darliston is in Westmoreland. Based on the information, it is said that at least 4 GUNMEN invaded his premises through some sorts of window. He was found with a single hole in the top of his head. Pretty much him get ASS, you know the rest of the word. It is also said that an employee that was at work at the adjoining building on the same premises where the factory is, so therefore the house and the factory on the same premises. He was found tied, gagged. However, he was not hurt. So you hear this man now giving his account, and people like me say, it is not necessarily the views of TJB. It is what this man is saying, giving his opinion of exactly what transpired. However, when we listen to what he says, in pie up an employee, when we think about the fact that this was at some sort of wake or final send-off, people, it does not look good. If, no matter what the circumstance is, if you pie up somebody at a final send-off or even in the church, that is going to put a couple of question signs on your judgments. So therefore, if the investigators listen to the witnesses that were there and the witnesses say that it was your fault, you could have handled the situation better, then it is not going to be in your favor. So therefore, this man is now blaming the FLA However, if somebody have anger management problem, it does not matter if you is a CEO or a rich man, as long as you have temper problem, anger management problem, they are going to seize your weapon until further investigation. Now people, you and I know that the FLA Firearm Licensing Authority is not the most practical and rational authority in a Jamaica like most authority. They make boneheaded decisions. So this man said something very interesting. He said that the criminals realize, or the person that he can't con up might have sent his crony. He knew that this man is harmless. So when we think about the present situation in Jamaica, that would make 99.999% of Jamaican harmless or cannot defend themselves. So therefore, if that is the case, it means that more Jamaican should have access, once you don't have any sorts of anger management problem or any sorts of clouded criminal record. You should have that to defend yourself. But it seems as if all of the people that are not supposed to have it have the tool, and then the innocent, legal, law-abiding, tax-paying citizens in Jamaica are at the mercy of the criminals. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is called Stephanie Lindsay, called the Commissioner of Popo, called the JCF. I am going to give you some information about a pie-up that took place in a place called Mount Carey, that is in Montego Bay, wherein 14-year-old footballer Randine James, known affectionately as Deena. Mr. James was a very promising footballer. He wanted to be a professional footballer. He was always practicing. He had the skill sets. Had he gotten the time to fulfill his dreams? However, those dreams were short-lived. He was taken out on Sunday. Based on the information, it is said that he was playing football like he always does whenever there's any sorts of football match. And even when nobody else did it, he is always on the field practicing. During this match, it is said that the rain started to fall very heavily. He then ran off the field and ran to an adjacent bar that was across the streets. While he was in the bar, it is said that some men pull up in some sort of grey motor vehicle. Two men alighted from the vehicle, went inside, blazed up some can. After the smoke cleared, 14-year-old Deena, he was saw laying on his face in a pool of his own, blood. The popo came, he was rushed to the place of recovery. However, too late was the call. It is also said the bartender, I think she was 17. She was also caught up in the upper chest. However, she did not lose her life. When this happened, people say, no sir, this must be random. He could not be the target. Well people, JCF, I am here to tell you that that is furthest from the truth. Here is what is going on. There is some sorts of gang feud in the Mount Carey area, like most places in a Mobile, any sorts of garrison. It is said that the other day, a Haitian. Now people, you might ask, what is a Haitian doing in Jamaica? Well, there's all sorts of lottery scammer. There's also GUNS for DRUGS coming in. So therefore, they are here setting up shop. They are here conducting business. It is said that when that Haitian was taken out, the people or his cronies said that a man called Gary was responsible for this man losing his life. So therefore, they say Gary is on the opposition. So therefore, they are going to take away one of Gary's youth or even Gary family. Based on the information, it is said that that bar in which the SHOOTING took place, it belongs to Gary. It is run by Gary's family. Them have a car wash. Them have a auto place. Them have the bar. Them have a car dealership. Everything. All of that business in the vicinity of the field is run by Gary. Gary is a Rasta man. Gary has a whole bunch of money. However, Gary does not live in Jamaica. He lives overseas. Gary is what you call a power man. Gary and the side where the Haitian lose him life, they are in conflict. So the people them vow say they are going to take away one of Gary's son, or even if them can't catch the son, them are going to catch the relative. So therefore it is said that this youth, Deena, is a relative of Gary. He is not actually Gary's BLOOD son. However, it is close enough. If them can't catch Quaco, them catch him shot. So people like me say, there is some sorts of gang feud in the Mount Carey area. The people them say them want back some people for the Haitian will lose him life. If them can't catch Gary family, they are going to catch his relative. If them can't catch his son, them will catch him relative and anybody that is close to him directly or indirectly. As it stands right now, the Haitian gone. As it stands, Deena, 14-year-old gone. As it stands, 17-year-old corn up in the chest. Both Deena and the bartender are family members of Gary, the man that lives overseas. So therefore, all sorts of BLOOD are shed locally because of something that it is said that was done by Gary that lives overseas. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is an update about a foiled attempted robbery of an ex-beryllium truck and its employees in a place called Grey Ground that is in Manchester a couple of days ago. Based on information, it is said that the truck pulled up doing its regular duty, full up the machine, empty the machine, vice versa. When they realized a group of men, about 8 or so, pulled up on them, it was good that they were quick on their feet and responded accordingly. It is said that the security wheel and pop off, likewise the criminal intended robbers. After the SHOOT out, they found one person in a some sorts of blacktop, ski mask up. He had about 4 or 5 holes to the left side of his chest where his heart is supposed to be. More than likely damage to his heart. He was out flats. It is said that when the Popo searched the area, they found trace of BLOOD that told them that at least 2 or 1 person was hit up. They searched the area, however, they did not find anybody. Luckily, a couple of hours or so after, they found a next man. This man was in some sorts of black pants and brown shirts. He was obviously injured. So therefore, 1 gone, 1 injured. There's also information conflicting, cannot validate or verify that a lady was also involved. There's a picture of her that is circulating on social media. So people out of 8, 1 gone, 1 con up, 1 in a custody. So therefore, there are 5 others. Conflicting, some people said 20 million gone, some people said $0 because it was an epic failure. So what we should hope is that this sends a serious message, a warning to other aspiring robbers that listen. Christmas, even though you know say a whole bunch of money is going to be circulating, this might not be the time because these persons are going to be on their P's and Q's. They are expecting somebody to launch an attack. However, people, you and I know that this is called shock and awe. This is a cat and mouse game. These people are going to always lay and wait in the cut and catch these people off guard, which they normally do. However, in this case, when them catch one, the next one that they found in the bushes injured, they should have taken him out. Likewise, as it pertains to the female, if she actually was involved. And like I've always said, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So therefore, when you get an opportunity to take out the enemy, you do it and done. Do not give them a chance to come back. Because when they come back, they are going to come back with vengeance in their eyes. The next people that go on any sort of robbery mission for the Christmas, best believe they are going to come out with guns blazing, guns in a hand, because they are not going to take any sorts of chances. It is going to be a DEADLY Christmas as it pertains to robbery. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is confirmed that former reggae boy, his name is Jamie Robinson, he was taken out by a single can or a couple of can in the head in New York. People like me say don't know the details. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to the audio from the video because of YouTube's policy. I cannot show that video. You could hear persons saying who he is. You could hear the po-po in the background. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Clark, Jimmy, Pattern, I'm Ed, and in
I'm Ed, I think I'm next.
You know who he is? You know his name?
Jamie.
Jamie?
Yeah, that's probably Jamie.
You don't know his last name? You know anybody that knows? Excuse me.
Now people like me say, this is breaking news. Some people are saying get corn up in the head. Some people saying at the chest. Some people saying at the neck. Maybe it is all of the above. One thing that I know based on this video, this man was pretty much gone. He was done and dusted. He tapped out of life. There was the paramedics there trying to give him, trying to resuscitate him, trying to pump his chest. However, the only thing that was moving is the motion when they were pressing on his chest. This man's body was pretty much limp. I would come to the conclusion that he was DEAD. Unless there's going to be some sorts of miracle, and I doubt it very much. When them put him on the bed for transport him, he was pretty much limp. That means him gone, his body was lifeless. Now people, I don't know if this is a case of mistaken identity. I doubt it very much. A lot of times, our players, them leave our people that is involved in any sorts of sports. Them leave Jamaica as some sorts of track athlete or some sorts of baller. However, when them go a foreign, them turn big baller and SHOT caller. And sometimes the SHOT call them to their afterlife. Don't know if that is the case, but people, I would not be surprised based on the way that this man lost his life. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.